a fancy stamp and big words. Obviously, I can read all this, and it definitely says what you say it says. Okay, you're out of here, bad bud.
Oh dear,
Fall, 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 fall!
Actually it's winter.
Lost troop! Double dupe!
This wretched shamble of Aventhir mumbles uncontrollably as it claws at the ground. It looks up suddenly and points its finger at you. An adversary with no ferry cannot be merry unless it is wary. It seems to be waiting for a response from you.
Seize wonders! Break away!
Oi.
Hot chase! Keep pace! House of Mad! Sad, sad, sad! House of Mad! Gad, gad, gad! Outfox the fox! Laughing stocks! Poppycocks!
Is that you, Tubbins? Did you receive my message? Oh, you are no Tubbins at all. Forgive my poor manners.
Well,
Would you
aren't you
care
an
for a spot
unexpected
of tea?
windfall? I'm afraid I've no tea to offer you at the present. Forgive my poor manners.
A most gracious farewell.
I'm afraid
to you,
I've gotten myself into a bit of a predicament. You simply won't believe what happened to me. I was out for my daily stroll when Marquis Pummeler and his band of ruffians assailed me. Amongst the many unfortunate and ungentlemanly behaviors they displayed was destroying my parasol, a tragedy of the highest order. Without it, I'm afraid I'm left quite vulnerable to the oppressive light that curses this land. The Marquis controls a coveted shaded hideout nearby. Will you avenge my parasol and teach this ruffian some manners? Sure, I guess.
Oh, you are walking away.
Oh, the
Yes,
accuser sent
I
you.
too
How
wish
keen.
him as well.
I do, in
Of
fact,
course.
know the fate of Prince Renethal, at least part of it. When our assault on the Master's Keep failed, we were both captured. I was banished to the Ember Ward, but the prince was dragged off to Sinfall. I'm cultivating an escape from this light-blighted land to follow after him, but the light here, it makes it hard to think. My parasol once protected me, but the ruffians destroyed it. Help me rebuild it, and we'll find the prince together. Have you encountered an ash ghoul yet? Wretches crawling on the ground. Jump on everything. Terrible table manners. That is the unfortunate fate awaiting all Venthir exposed to the light for too long. The overwhelming pain it causes us breaks our willpower, our mind, and finally our body. With the right skills, it is possible to reverse the light's desecration if it is treated quickly. But the ash ghouls in this light-burned crater are beyond redemption. There is only one mercy left.
Allow me to apologize in advance for what I will become out there. The light is unforgiving to my kind. Oppressive, unbearable light.
Sorry, man.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Did you really just say that?
Make it stop! Everything burns! Everything!
Why did you insist to come out here with me?
Crochet without a raid.
I could have done this for you by myself, you know. Sabina is unresponsive, her exposed flesh cracked and blistered. Perhaps something with a pungent aroma will rouse her.
Nothing matters. Only pain. Eternal pain.
Are you okay?
Care for a quick stroll?
I don't think you're okay.
If you discover a mighty foe, defeated.
Something with an aroma. Okay.
Hidden darkness. Save. Into the light with you, weakling. At least I die in darkness. That shall teach you some manners, ruffian.
Exposure to the light is clearly causing Theotar to lose control of himself. Justice. For parasols.
Most gracious
everywhere.
farewell to you as well.
The toxin from these swarms should smell pretty bad. Okay, I've got everything you need.
What a spicy aroma. You would make
Exposure
a
to the
great
light is
tea.
clearly causing Theotar to lose control of himself. My sincerest apologies.
discover
My
my
preferred
shirt.
colors are pink and white,
Bury
if you
it.
can find it. Gubbins, where are you? Exposure to the light has
Discover my
rendered Theotar
parasol.
incapable of forming coherent
Protect
sentences.
it.
Instead of telling you how to get to his hideout, he mumbles incoherently while pointing in random directions. Lost. Sib. Tubbins. Late for tea. You'll have to find Theotar's hideout a different way.
If you discover my
Puddle to
teapot,
muddle.
drink it.
One befuddle, two from puddle.
What?
The darkness has found me.
Should I be following them?
Hidden darkness.
Light for sight and setting a light. Hound uncrowned.
Hidden
Found the ground.
Darkness. Save.
Within a kin.
Light hurt, Theodore. Tubbins and gubbins can fix. Tea makes the bad light go away.
Yes, I do believe a tea party is in order.
You happy?
Gubbins like happy. Felly like happy too.
Happy. Tubbins knows
Gubbins and
best.
Tubbins speak in unison. Dis not good.
My noggin
Theotar
hurts.
teach Tubbins special tea that make light go away. Tubbins good tea maker. Watch Tubbins make Theotar feel good. Then Tubbins feel good.
Tubbins tired.
I got the recipe in me noggin, don't worry. I'll help you make the tea for Theotar.
I'm busy too. You rest. Tubbins make tea. Tea make Theodore happy. I like happy. Think hard, Tubbins. Recipe was
Was
3 parts smelly stuff,
okay. Need more please.
3 parts smelly stuff, parts rank rocks?
I wasn't fast enough.
4 parts rank rocks?
Okay, next.
2 parts Bernie bumps?
Next.
1 part wicked wood.
Got it.
All fingers parts prickly pokers.
I got 4 of them.
All fingers parts prickly pokers.
Got 2 that time. There we go.
Last part need teapot. You get Tubbins tired.
Fine.
Troubly bubbly tastes bad. But Viator says always at it. Tubbins and
Tea
Gubbins
ready.
can
Tubbins
fix.
give to Theatar.
Tubbins tired. Tea always make Viator feel good. Wakey, wakey.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. My dear Tubbins. Those extravagant new flavors almost make the pain bearable. Gubbins, I presume you've reconstructed my parasol by now?
Yes, Gubbins do good.
Indeed, you do, my friend. More than most. It is a
I hope I wasn't too
pleasure,
unpleasant while under the light's
Walker.
influence. I do try to restrain myself, but the pain it causes is maddening. Anyway, that tea picked me right up. When I last saw Prince Renethal, the Master was dragging him off to that big tower looming over the Ember Ward. Myself and a few others have been working to gain access to that tower from below, but there are obstacles. When you're ready to depart, I will lead you to our headquarters of sorts, the Sanctuary of the Mad.
A most gracious farewell to you.
A
as
quiet
well.
stroll after tea. Is there anything better? I'm ready. Lead me to the Sanctuary.
If you discover a mighty foe. It is a beautiful day for a stroll. Will you be joining us, Lady Sybil?
Shrouded turn when ruins burn. They will learn.
Delightful! Let's take the scenic route.
Sure. Do you need me to deal with them? I guess they're probably used to you.
No one talks about how rude the light is. It is very rude. Those shrouded ruffians are quite the bother.
Yeah.
Ah, there you are, Blisterback. Such a good pup. Let me patch you up real quick.
Hi, Blisterback.
There lies the ruffian's lair up on the hill. The shrouded asylum.
Lost shards and lazy guards in our backyard.
Seems they have sent another emissary to welcome us.
My house
will
prevail. My house will prevail.
Oh, we needn't dawdle. Some of my favorite strolls have been sprints.
You should have stayed in your fancy little tea parlor, Theater.
It is quite fancy, isn't it? Yes. Thank you for noticing, Marquis.
None of us will escape the Ember Ward.
And a good day to you as well, Marquis. We must be off. Ah, this has been quite the scintillating stroll. The sanctuary is close ahead. Allow me to do the talking.
Empty hull is never full, always dull.
Yes, my mistake. Please, allow Lady Sybil to do the talking. San, Sin, San.
One kin, one.
Fun. Twin. We are all with her. Thank you.
Yep, with her.
Charge shots. It's good to see you, Sybil.
Oh, I love happy reunions. Let's all drink some tea.
Hey. Theatar takes a slow sip from his
What a
teacup.
spicy
What a
aroma.
delightful stroll.
You would make a great tea.
I am afraid that you must endure the next stretch of the stroll without me, Felly. While my compatriots and I have secured access to the elevator that shall carry us up to Sinfall, we are unable to utilize it. The Master has redirected a massive beam of light directly onto the elevator's landing. Venthyr that get close are obliterated. Dredges sent up never return. We need someone who can walk in the light to discover what is happening up there. Lady Sybil will show you the way.
A life-changing conversation.
Landfall,
I shall
Sinfall.
remember it always.
Okay, bye.
Big schism, big prism.
The elevator's a bit cursed. But alright, thanks Sybil. Just gonna visit these people over here first. That's a big bat. Warning. Shrouded patrols have increased throughout the Ember Ward. By order of Enforcer Christoph, all who are found near the asylum will be forced to endure the light. Use extreme caution when venturing beyond our sanctuary. Even the shadows are not safe so long as Christoph remains in power. A reward awaits whoever is able to rid the ward of this tyrant. Dispatcher Raluka. And that's you. Be advised. Summoner Marcelis and his cohorts are dabbling in dangerous magics. They are calling forth ashen elementals to ravage these light-scorched lands. We cannot let such acts continue. Any who can are urged to put an end to this madness. Dispatcher Raluka. Well, I'm gonna do those things before I go on. I also wanna help that woman who's tied to a stake. I don't just wanna leave her out there. I'll be back, don't worry.
Excuse me? Hello! Over here, in the shadows. I could use your assistance. Fancy a chinwag?
Laurent, mirror maker to the master. Pleasure to meet you. Excuse my disheveled appearance. It appears I found myself in a most unfortunate situation. I was attempting to travel on royal business when my mirror sent me to this wasteland instead. Not a moment after I arrived, a band of exiles ripped the clothes right from my back, making it impossible for me to traverse this unforgiving terrain. Assist me and I will endeavor to create a mirror which will allow us to escape this wretched place.
Please, do hurry. I cannot enter the light without my cloak.
All right. I kinda wanna hurry to help her down there, so please bear with me. Hey, I'm back. Sabina remains unresponsive. Sabina begins to stir. Ah, are they back? Help, help me. Why would anyone do this? How could they be so cruel? I cannot recollect what happened. Perhaps the light has burdened my memory. Who knows how long I've been out here? The last thing I remember before things went dark, my companions and I had finally found refuge in the shadows. I worry for their well-being. So long as my assailants remain at large, my companions could be in danger. Will you find them and ensure they're still safe in the shadows? I do not know how long it's been since my captors left me here, but the light has taken its toll. You must help me escape. The key to my shackles should be hidden nearby. Perhaps among the rubble. That's likely where I'd hide something small. I'll do my best. Oh. I think these are her companions. The hilt is engraved with a monogram of the letter S. Despite Sabina's claims of being robbed, the contents within have not been disturbed. We have yet to find sanctuary, though not for a lack of trying. We're all feeling the effects of the light, though Sabina seems to struggle most. She hasn't been herself lately, often staring into the distance, repeating words. We need to find shelter soon, or I fear she will turn to ash. That sucks. There it is. They've perished? Are you sure? Who could have done something so cruel? Have you found the key? I have. This looks like it could fit. Release me, please. You must do so. I cannot linger in the light any longer. This unease, it's so familiar, but it will pass. I will feel myself once again, once I have returned to the shade. I'll stay as still as silence while you work the lock. My head. Something is wrong.
You too will burn!
What? What is happening?
Nowhere to hide!
No, I refuse to succumb.
No escaping the light!
Sabina, please.
It ends.
Bloody hell. Sabina's end has found her. Ash is all that remains. Well, that was sad. Got a bounty on a summoner over here. There they are.
Typical mortal, meddling in things you cannot comprehend.
Final death has found me, even in the shadows.
And my next bounty should be in here.
We control these lands.
You.
Trespasser, you will be forced to endure the light.
I'm fine with the light, mate.
I have insisted too long for it to end like this.
Okay, these are the guys with the Mirror Maker's belongings.
You've wandered into the wrong bit of shade, friend. This cannot be the end.
I'm back.
To what do I owe
Have
the
you
pleasure?
recovered my belongings? Yes, I have. This is it. Are you sure there wasn't more? I'm sure. I think I'm sure. Forgive me. I don't mean to appear ungrateful, but my mirror fragments are missing. I shouldn't be surprised, really. They're quite powerful, and I'm sure the miscreants out here would be happy to get their hands on them. Nonetheless, I will not let this deter me. The Master sends his stone servants to smash any mirrors erected in this ward, so we should have no trouble finding fragments nearby.
Always a pleasure. Just a moment. I will need my cloak before we head into the light. Much better. Ugh, though it does have a putrid stench. Now, come along. I will show you how to locate mirror fragments. The only thing this wretched light is good for is making the fragments easier to find. Ah, here is one. Buried in the ash. To the untrained eye, all mirror shards look identical. But I can tell by the glint alone where that shard came from.
Really?
Mirrors are a magical network of sorts. Travel between them is possible, so long as each is made from the same type of glass. Up ahead, I see another. Fragments should never be discarded. They can be used to repair nearly any broken mirror. You cannot always be certain where the mirror will take you, but anywhere would be better than here. Over there. You see it, do you not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well done. You certainly have an eye for this. We will be out of here in no time at... Simone, what is she doing out here? Hello there.
Simone shouldn't be here. This must be some sort of mistake.
Off you go.
What sort of horrific trap is this? The light is being reflected directly on her. Simone's a dear friend of mine. Free her from that thing, please.
Be seeing you then.
How cruel.
Who would do this to her?
Your pathetic master, Laurent. He did this.
You seem surprisingly unscathed.
Darkest
Denathrius may not have
bruisers.
set the mirrors, but it's his fault I am here. Those that rouse his suspicion are sent here to suffer, even once loyal servants like myself. The reasons we were banished here differ, but our goal once we arrive is always the same, to avoid becoming ash. The shrouded control the areas shaded from light. Those that trespass within their stronghold are made to suffer. Our flesh blisters and burns, yet we do not die. Instead, our minds descend into madness from the pain. I do not claim to know the crimes of those trapped within the light, but I know this is not the Maw. It is not our role to punish. Free the others as you have freed me.
You must see my tailor.
To what do I
Is
owe
this
pleasure?
really what
Something that
becomes of
fits
the exiles?
just right.
Are they left here to burn to ash? How could the Master allow such a thing? It is cruel, heartless even. No Venthyr would want to continue on like this. You must end their suffering.
Off you go.
I gotcha. I will seek refuge in the shadows.
Nowhere to hide!
Welcome.
You freed them, yes? Let us hope they found some small sliver of respite, where the light cannot reach.
See yourself out.
Fancy a chin
I
wag?
thought I knew our sire, but anyone who would do this to his subjects is not worth following.
Be seeing you then.
Now more than ever I wish to escape this place, but I cannot go back to serve the Master. Not after seeing what goes on here. Simone and I are in agreement. With your assistance, I will craft a mirror that connects to a sanctuary controlled by the Prince. We will leave this place and pledge our support to Renethal. But first, I'll need fragments of glass. The Shrouded seem to have plenty, and the fewer they have to make traps the better.
Always a pleasure.
It has been so
Laurent's
long
plan is a
since I
bit
laid
ambitious.
hands on a living mortal.
Mirrors
Are
are
you
most
Mage?
reliable when used to traverse short distances. Traveling to the sanctuary will require a great deal of power, more than he or I have. The Shrouded have stores of anima in their compound. With enough of it, the mirror should be stable enough to get us where we need to go.
Going so soon? We have
Yes,
eternity
this will do.
to know you. For the Master.
Hello there.
Have you collected the fragments? I have. Laurent carefully examines the fragments before speaking. Yes, these should work. I'm almost certain.
Until next time.
Denathrius does not allow mirrors to be erected within the Ember Ward. His stone servants shatter anything that so much as glints. I need you to remain vigilant as I make this mirror. I have no doubt that the Master's minions will try to stop us. Are you ready? I'm ready, mate.
Off you go. Come with me.
Aha.
Fancy a chinwag?
The pieces are all here, ready to be assembled. No doubt the Stone Legion will descend upon us once they become aware of my work. Are you prepared to defend me from their attacks? Yes.
Until next time.
Yeah, well, maybe I wanted this.
Oh, I bet.
The pieces are falling into place. I just need a little more time.
No worries, dude. You know, I was expecting something a bit bigger to come after us. Like that.
It's done. The mirror is complete.
Good job.
Laurent,
To
we
what
must
do I owe the
leave
pleasure?
while we can. It is only a matter of time before the Stone Legion descends upon us once again.
Oh, it's Laurent. I didn't think you'd pronounce the T.
Hello there.
Simone is right. We don't have time for idle chatter. Not here at least. The mirror we've repaired will take you to safety.
Always. If you still have business to attend to, I understand. Until we meet again, my friend.
What did you say there? If you still have business to attend to, I understand. But Simone and I must not squander our chance at escape. Right, I still have some stuff to do here. Hey, I did your bounties.
Approach freely.
No tears will be shed over the loss of such a miscreant. Coin is not abundant in this ward, but take this, the owner is long gone and it will fetch a fair price. Your reward, as promised.
See yourself out.
Out. We are out. All right, let's take the cursed elevator.